Hello there, children. And fully grown adult.
I'm the Doctor.
The Doctor? What can you tell me about the museum?
The universe's 4,753rd most impressive collection of alien artefacts and oddities.
Let's begin with one of the museum's most famous exhibits, a perfectly preserved Dalek travel machine.
Everyone to arms! The station is under attack! The bodies! They're coming back to life!
One with me. One with me. One with me. One with me.
You're listening to Tales of a Timelord by R.R. Molyneux. Starring in vocal as the Doctor, Hattie Snooks as Maria, Lucy Jones as the Entity, and Alex Lynch as Reinhardt. Guest starring Justin K. Hayward as the Captain. Teardrop, Part 2.
One with me. One with me. One with me. One with me.
New meat! Ammo!
Yes, sir, here!
Good. Now, if you don't mind, get that door open!
Just a second. Got it!
Let's go!
This way.
One moment. There we are. That should buy us at least another few minutes.
Okay, this way. To the medical bay.
Hey, that rhymes. Are you sure this is the time?
Not now!
We're gonna die here, aren't we?
Not if I have anything to say in the matter.
Come on, just a little further.
Tell me, does the medical bay have a kettle?
What? Why?
Oh, I'm just curious.
No, but it has a direct comm line with the planet below. We can send for help.
Are you sure it'll work?
You have a better idea?
Point taken.
Come on, it's just through here.
Stop right there! I'll shoot! I mean it!
No, you won't.
Son, just stop. Even if you were going to try and shoot us, you'd be dead before you pulled the trigger.
Okay. We heard the base is under attack. Any idea what it is?
Yes, one of the exhibits came to life. The Dalek.
I told them that was a bad idea.
Barricade the door. There's no way that thing is getting through.
Fascinating. Truly fascinating.
Don't just stand there. Make yourself useful.
It won't make any difference. When it feels like breaking the door down, the door will be broken.
What is it? It doesn't sound like a regular Dalek.
It wasn't a Dalek at all. Daleks don't bring people back after killing them. Well, usually. No, this is something new, something powerful. It rejuvenates the bodies of the dead, rewriting biology on a molecular level, seemingly on the fly. It's very impressive. Does it get something out of that exchange, do you think? Maybe memories, or certainly seems to have a hive mind of some sort.
Doctor?
Quiet please, I'm thinking. No, not a hive mind. It spoke to us like it was an individual unto itself. A single entity controlling multiple bodies. I wonder where it came from.
Who is this lunatic?
Uncanny. He's the Doctor, from all the stories.
Oh, don't tell me you're one of those idiotic cultists. Everyone knows he doesn't exist.
Well, that's disconcerting. Yeah, that's right. I absolutely, positively do not exist.
I see.
Glad to have cleared that up.
We can access the comms array from here, right?
Yes.
Excellent.
Use the terminal over there. Are there any wounded?
No.
I see. Any dead?
Well, that's subjective.
My men are dead. Don't make jokes.
Not a joke, an observation.
You'll be observing a bullet wound if you don't shut up.
Okay, I'm establishing contact now. There's nothing.
Well, that's not possible. The connection's never gone down.
So there's no help coming?
Afraid not, son.
With a little time, I should be able to fix it.
Is communications maintenance one of the core modules at Tour Guide School?
If I say yes, will you leave me alone?
Probably not.
Well, until you fix it, we should be safe in here. 2 exits, easy to defend.
Should being the operative word. Oh God. Do you feel that?
Yeah, it's getting colder.
It must have shut off the heating system.
Get a fire going.
I give the orders here.
Yes, sir! What are your orders, sir?
Get a fire going.
Wonderful. Excuse me.
Yes?
Is that a Bunsen burner?
It would appear so.
Fascinating. Do you use it for cauterising gift shop wounds?
Why are you so excited about some piece of antique lab equipment?
Well, don't you see? I can make tea! I knew today was going to go well.
Everyone on the station is probably dead.
Well observed. Do you take sugar?
Yes.
Right. Got a nice brew on, so, tour guide. How do you know so much about Daleks?
Well, every child grows up hearing the stories about Daleks, don't they?
Well, I don't know, do they?
Yes! The Daleks! Terrible monsters of soulless destruction. We learned all about the atrocities of the Daleks. Chandrella, Helena Prime, Dorax. They wiped out civilizations by the thousand. Killed billions of people. They're monsters.
Yeah, I'm not overly fond of them either. But there's more to it than that, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Well, don't play the fool with me. I'm the best at playing the fool. In fact, I invented playing the fool. Anyway, what happened?
Helena Prime. My entire family. All except my mum.
Oh, I see.
They knew they were coming too. The Emperor was evacuated very quickly. The rest of us? We had to be patient. You know what the worst part is? They take their time. They savour every little moment of every little kill. They let you run away, but it's never far enough. They let my brothers run. My father burned in our home, running in to grab my little sister. My mum and me are all that's left. She was half dead by the time we arrived here. Needed the best surgery money could buy.
I'm so sorry.
You know, there's two kinds of Dalek story. There's the first kind, very much the most common, I might add, where the Daleks show up and burn a world to ash. And then there's the second, where they're stopped. By you. Tell me, Doctor, when you drop down from the sky and scare away the monsters, do you choose where to land? And if so, why didn't you choose Helena Prime?
Well, firstly, I sometimes choose where I go, but I get sort of, I don't know, jostled around a lot. You could call it an occupational hazard, I suppose. And secondly, the fall of Helena Prime is a fixed point in time. I cannot intervene.
So you do have limitations.
Limitations? As much as I hate to admit it, I have an extensive collection. I'm flesh and blood. I just take a different path over the expanse of time. Humans tend to lead a short, linear existences. Mine is sort of long and squiggly.
Doctor, I've heard some say that you're tens of thousands of years old. I've heard others say that you're older than the universe itself. Which is it?
I often forget. Too long. Is that a satisfactory answer?
Not really.
Shame.
Yeah, are you quite done indulging this maniac?
Whether he's the real thing or not, the Doctor helped save our lives. He deserves some respect.
He saved your lives. That says more about your competence than his.
Attention! Attention!
Not this again!
Wait a moment.
Time is an illusion. Earth time doubly so. Welcome to the museum.
Well, that's new.
Must be a glitch.
Please do not touch the exhibits. The penalty for touching the exhibits is execution. Please do not eat unauthorized food on museum premises. The penalty for eating unauthorized food on the premises is execution.
See? Perfectly.
Please do not fight back. The penalty for fighting back is execution.
Normal.
Please do not run. The penalty for running is execution. Please do not hide. The penalty for hiding is execution. Please become one with me. The penalty for not becoming one with me is execution.
Oh.
Have a wonderful day.
Well, this isn't good.
No, it isn't. And if time is an illusion, how could we possibly have a wonderful day?
We're gonna die here.
We're getting through this as sure as these walls are white.
Really? I'd say they were more sort of, well, cream.
I'd call them beige.
Will you all just shut up for a minute?
Yes, sir! Of course, sir! What are your orders, sir?
At ease.
Seriously?
Yes. And besides, the walls are clearly seashell.
Oh yeah, I can see it now.
You can.
No. Kettle's boiled. Everyone sit around that fire.
Well, there's certainly worse ways to be trapped.
So, I'm assuming you all have names. I can't very well keep calling you by your titles. That's my thing.
My name's Maria.
Reggie.
Reinhardt.
It doesn't matter. I don't deserve a name. That's why I'm here.
Anyway, Doctor, what's yours?
Just the doctor, thank you very much.
Definitely a lunatic.
Excuse me?
Yes, Reggie. What is it?
Well, sir, why hasn't that thing tried to kill us yet?
Well, either it can't find us or it's biding its time. Question. There's something different about you. All of you. I can't quite put my finger on it. It's like there's some nameless, ugly, terrible thing sitting in the corner of the room. It's staring right at us and no one's acknowledging its existence. What is it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Good soldier, bad liar. No wonder you're a security guard.
I say we tell him.
Tell me what? There's no point in holding back now. There's a what? I'm great with whats. Just ask Tesla. Come on, that was only 3,000 years out of date. I thought this was a museum. That's practically cutting edge.
This is more than just a museum.
All the guns sort of gave it away.
On the observation deck, there is a dome. Within that dome is a detonator.
A detonator? For what?
The planet.
That must be what the entity wants.
Fascinating. Fascinating? No, it's something else. I already knew that.
How could you possibly know that? It's beyond top secret.
And yet none of you seem fazed by the revelation. Even her. Which begs the question, what kind of tour guide has beyond top secret security clearance to the big red button?
The kind with one hell of a debt to society.
What kind of debt?
Stole a few credits.
A few 100,000?
From a trillionaire! And a crooked one at that. I needed it for my mother's surgery.
What happened? Actually, no, we talked about that. It's in the past. Very boring. Moving around the room. You, 7-year-old. What's the story in Balamori?
I volunteered.
What?
My brother. He got in some trouble with the law. Real trouble. He wouldn't last 5 minutes marching around and taking orders. So I took his place.
Very brave. And boring. Next, Captain. What about you? Someone as haughty and important as you must have some well-calcified skeletons in his closet.
I was leading a recon team tracking down a bunch of insurgents on Peladon. They released a bioweapon, a virus, which spread across the town of Belladonna overnight. It threatened the entire planet.
So what did you do?
I gave the order. We activated a delta wave in the town square. 400 innocent civilians. I still hear the screams when I close my eyes. Tell me, Doctor, you know something about that, don't you? I see it in your eyes. Every time I tell that story, I get the same looks. Disgust. Judgment. But your eyes are different. Tell me, why is that?
I was like you once.
Once? What happened?
Reconnected with myself. And what about you?
I eat people.
What?
I cook them first.
Oh, that's alright then.
What?
What? The only thing separating you lot from the animals is ovens and utensils.
And what about you, Doctor? For someone so eager to wallow in our shame, you don't have much to offer.
Me? I'm just an idiot with a box. And occasionally, I have a bad day.
Bad days that result in millions of deaths.
I thought I didn't exist.
Whether you exist or not is academic. Whether you are benevolent is the real question.
What are you implying?
Well, how do we know you're not some deranged psychopath? How do we know this isn't some elaborate game?
Don't be absurd. He saved countless lives.
Has he? Or are they just lucky survivors of his destructive rampages?
The funny thing is, you think that's an original observation. Why does a medical lab have a Bunsen burner anyway? Sorry, that's not important.
You know there are whole religions dedicated to you, right? There are many who think you're some kind of god.
Well, that's stupid. I'd be rubbish at being a god. And believe me, I've tried. It's not my fault your gene pool is littered with idiots.
You've certainly got a healthy messiah complex.
Comes with the territory. Oh, stupid, Doctor. Stupid, stupid, stupid. It was right there in front of me.
What was?
The announcements. The ridiculous, patronising and, let's face it, really rather annoying announcements. They've stopped.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice.
Me neither.
Didn't. Or couldn't.
What do you mean?
Well, it's just a hunch. Could be nothing. Probably nothing.
A hunch about what?
Well, tell me, what colour is that wall?
Cream.
Beige.
White.
Well, it's different for all of us. How's that?
More importantly, this came up before, and you all gave different answers last time.
What are you saying?
Well, whatever this is, this entity, we don't have a comprehensive comprehension of the creature's capabilities. It could be contaminating the composition of our consciousnesses with catastrophic consequences.
What?
He means that whatever this thing is, it might be able to mess with our heads.
Oh. Had me worried for a minute there.
Yeah, I can see how you wouldn't consider that a threat.
What kind of mess are we talking?
Well, I'm not sure yet. Maybe post-hypnotic suggestion? Whatever it is, I'd say it probably worked.
And what makes you say that?
Because this isn't the medical bay.
What are you talking about? Of course it's the medical...
No, you were led here too.
Look around. The walls are changing colour. They're getting closer.
What? Oh no.
This is a cell. We're in the brig.
Well, I'd call that hunch confirmed. I hope that locked door was at least real. Small mercies. Right, we have 20 seconds to get out before that thing reaches us.
We can't get out.
Quiet, please. Now let's see. Captain, can I borrow your comms pack?
Sure. It's useless though.
Only to you. Okay, if my calculations are correct. Who am I kidding? Of course they are. I can patch into the Transmat network. Ah! I need a power source. Anyone happen to have a warp star handy?
One with me.
Fantastic! Can I borrow it for a moment?
Oh no! They're coming!
That Dalek looks... different. What's that stuff coming out of it?
My men! What's it done to them? They're hideous!
These bodies were weak. They required enhancement.
What kind of enhancement?
Technology and biology merged and upgraded at a subatomic level.
And all in a few minutes? That's astounding. And I bet the gun on the Dalek is much stronger now, right?
Considerably.
And I bet if you really wanted to, you could turn all of us to dust in a single shot, right?
I could. But then you couldn't become one with me.
Oh, don't be greedy. You've already taken over the whole station. I doubt we'd make much of a difference anyway.
What are you doing?
Oh my god, you really are a lunatic!
The Dalek database states that you possess considerable knowledge.
Does it now? And what's the primary protocol when facing me? Well, go on. What does it say?
What are you doing?
X.
Oh my god.
X.
No! Please, no!
X.
Say it. Go on.
X. X. X.
You've taken his body, now play the part. That's how you work, isn't it? You absorb a little bit of the minds of your avatars. We'll let you in your Dalek out to play.
Doctor?
What the hell are you doing?
Exterminate.
You've murdered us all!
Exterminate. Exterminate. Exterminate.
You've been listening to Tales of a Timelord by R.R. Molyneux, starring in vocal as the Doctor, Hattie Snooks as Maria, Lucy Jones as the Entity, and Alex Lynch as Reinhardt. Guest starring Justin K. Hayward as the Captain. Music by Merlin.